Hello everybody, it is DanDan again. Yeah, I'm doing another one of these, cause why not? And this one is gonna be a bit different. I say a bit, but this one's hopefully gonna be better than the last one. Whoops. So last time we did third life, this time we're gonna be doing last life, so everybody gets a random amount of lives, and there will be a randomly chosen boogeyman. I think it's like 1 to 3 people could be the boogeyman each session. And as you can see right here, we have 21 people. Cause we have Yuri now. Yuri is separate from Flamango. They're 2 different people. But yeah. But this time we have 4 guests. So we actually have 25 people this time. So more lives, more people, more chaos, more editing. But whatever. So this time we're gonna add 4 special guests. So the first 2 are from a different series. Very good friends with BOOTLEG. We have JDFgamer and Survivors. I forgot what else yet. I'm just gonna put that. So JDF and Simon are gonna be here, at least for this one, at least. And then we have NotNightly, damn, NotNightly. And then lastly, we have it's me. I'm adding myself. Okay, it's my video. Okay, chill out. But yeah, so a little bit of news or recap. So Third Life and Last Life are the only 2 that the Life Simulator has right now. And I did look at the thing, and the person did say that they have stopped working on it for now. I don't know how much work they've done on Double Life. I don't know if Double Life will be finished, but most likely someone else will probably have to make one if I'm gonna have to do Double Life. But, you know, that'll be for a long time. So this might be like the last one for a while, unless I do like different people. But what I am doing is I will do a live stream, like after this is posted, about, you know, doing the simulator, but with adding your guys' characters. So you guys can say you guys want Freddy Fazbear, Sans Undertale, Verbalace, I don't know, some weird characters, and then I'll put like Last Life or Third Life, be like a vote, and then I think that'll be fun. But yeah, these are all the people. So like I did last time, I'm gonna name off all the characters. One Colin Maximoff, Invalid Files, Likas, Mayo the Fae, MrsBeast, Zippy Dip, Balake 52, Yuri XYZ, Flamango, Titanium Games, Warren Grassy, Watchtower Liam, Xitrumz, Aegis, Red, Breadmaster, Daan, Doom, Radish, Soup, JDFgamer, Simon, Nightly, and yours truly, DanDan. So as I said, this will be Last Life. And last time we had the winner of Flamango, and Yuri, I guess, is the same, so they both won. So this roost set we're doing Last Life. So let's just get straight into session 1. Starting lives. So we have one with 6, Con with 5, Invalid with 5, Likas with 4, Mayo with 6, MrsBeast with 5, Zippy with 4, Balake with 4, Yuri with 5, Flamango has 4, already has like high lives right now, Titanium has 3, never mind, Warren Grassy has 5, Liam has 4, Xitrumz has 2, that's unfortunate, Aegis has 5, Red has 6, Bread has 3, Dan has 2, Doom has 6, Radish has 6, Soup has 3, JDF has 3, Simon has... Wait, did I say JDF has 3? JDF has 6. Survivor has 3. Nightly has 6. And I have 4. So we have 2 yellows, think 3 lime greens, and everybody else is dark green. So it's a nice start. Alright, session 1. Doom is the boogeyman. So it's the first boogeyman of the season. Is Doom. JDF tames some wolves. Invalid gives the life to Daan, so Daan is no longer yellow. Colin, Warden, Aegis, Yuri, and Flamango made an alliance called the Mean Shields. What? Why are these team names so bad? Okay. I mean, it's better than initials, but... A fight breaks out as Doom attacks Liam. Liam hit the ground too hard while trying to escape Doom. Doom has been cured already. Xitrumz and NotNightly have made an alliance called the Coral Mischief. One Grease at the rate went horribly wrong. One Grease was slain by a skeleton. Damn. MrsBeast promised to come to DanDan, Simon's, and Titanium's aid whenever they're in trouble. Soup has joined Coral Mischief. Likas and Radish have made an alliance called the Rooted Sun. Mayo joins the Rooted Sun. Bread Balake proposed a truce with Blood Red Dreams. The bees are coming together. Blood Red Dreams, Doom, and Dan made an alliance called the Moonlit Empire. There are so many teams. Watchtower, Liam, and Balake made an alliance called the Coastal Troop. Jeez, there's like 6 teams already. Warren, Soup, and Bread go caving together. Eve, Radish, Yuri, and Flamango play a fun bridge game. Not this again, dude. Why? One Gree and NotNightly made a highly convincing threat to Aegis. Ooh, scary. I'm the boogeyman. I'm gonna kill you. Simon and Xitrumz start a bit. MrsBeast falls into lava, but survives. Zippy and Mayo die in a mansion raid. DanDan scares Colin by learning a creeper to them. Likas digs up sand. JDFgamer has joined Rooted Sun. Am I just like not in a team? Doom finds a frog, they keep it as a pet. Yuri and Mayo explore the map as a group. Watchtower Liam calls Blood Red Dreams, Simon, and NotNightly washed up. That's pretty mean. Radish tames a cat, they keep it as a pet. Warren was slain by a zombie, and they're ambushed at night. One Gree jump scares JDFgamer. And Colin, Eve, and Likas explore the map as a group. Zippy and Aegis died in the deep dark. That is sad. Balake steals from Bread, Dan, and Soup. MrsBeast thinks about their strategies to win. Flamango floods Castle Troop's base with water. Titanium Games, Invalid, and NotNightly play a fun British game. No, stop playing British games. Yuri crafts a crossbow. Radish, Dan, Flamango, and Mayo raid a village. Blood Red Dreams tame some wolves. Doom places torches around the map. Warren, and Likas leave an end crystal in Moonlight's Empire's base. One Gree has joined Coral Mischief. JDF and Brandmaster's Deep Dark raid was a disaster. They both died. Soup in Space was a bit too close to the Pillager Tower and was shot by a pillager. Watchtower Liam and DanDan explore the map as a group. Zippy Dip has joined the Mean Shields. MrsBeast finds sugarcane. That one guy Aegis comes to Colin's aid when they are attacked by mobs. That's the end of session 1. Here are the teams. Yeah, so there's 4 teams. So at the top, we have Colin, Coral Mischief, with NotNightly, One Gree, Xitrumz, and Soup. Rooted Sun, Radish, Mayo, JDF, and Likas. Moonlit Empire, I think that's like the only good name we've ever gotten, is Red, Doom, and Dan. Coastal Troop has a Balake and Liam. And the people with no alliance is MrsBeast, DanDan, Invalid, Simon, Eve, and Bread. And I think NotNightly, Radish, Red, all have the most lives on server with 6. Let's go into session 2. Session 2. Mayo is chosen to be the boogeyman. Blood Red Dreams steals from Soup in Space and Titanium Games. Dan tames a cat, they keep it as a pet. Radish was shot by a skeleton while caving. Bread and NotNightly promise to watch Warren and help them if they're in trouble. Survivor proposes a truce with Aegis. DanDan calls 1Gree washed up. Didn't he get second? I don't know why. I'm sorry, Gree. I'm sorry. Yuri and Colin were blown up by a creeper. That sucks. A fight breaks out as Mayo attacks Flamango. Flamango retreats. Or no. Flamango retaliates so fiercely their opponent backs off. JDF creates a base. Zippy and Balake start a bit. Doom collects dripstone. Invalid and Xitrumz clears some space to build. Flamango is ambushed at night. Flamango is shot by a skeleton. 1Gree kills Liam's pets. That's mean. MrsBeast kills JDF, Xitrumz, NotNightly, and Invalid's pets. Why is everybody killing pets? It's not the dream SMP. Likas falls into lava, puts themselves out. Simon and DanDan clear some space to build. Doom tames the cat that he has a pet. Didn't he already have? Or maybe that was somebody else, I don't know. A fight breaks out as Mayo attacks Titanium and Colin. Mayo was slain by Titanium. Dan crafts a bow. Aegis tames the cat that cute as a pet. Yuri gives a life to Zippy Tip. W. Bread didn't land the bucket clutch and fell from a high place. Bread is the first red on the server. Likas shares some arrows with Radish, Zippy, and Liam. Eve thinks about their strategies to win. Finally steals Yuri's pets. Aegis steals Mayo's pets. Colin promises to come to Soup's aid if they're in trouble. Balake falls into a ravine, manages to survive. DanDan, Flamango, and Red all died in the nether. That's just great. Bread places a block on observer, so Bread's already placing traps, because I think that's how Bread got most of their kills last time. Doom comes to JDF and Invalid's aid when they're being attacked by mobs. Survivor and Warden break Breadmaster's trap block but survive the explosion. 1Gree ruminates on their game plan. Dan creates a base. Xitrumz spends some time fishing. DanDan is trapped outside when night falls, but successfully hides until daytime. Liam offers Yuri, Zippy, Red, and Doom a large amount of resources. Xitrumz found diamonds. Soup promises to come to Invalid's aid if they're in trouble. Flamango, Survivor, and Likas start a bit. Aegis is trapped outside, but successfully hides until daytime. Mayo places down a trap chest. Radish offers Warden a large amount of resources. Nightly jumpscares Colin and Balake. Eve finds diamonds. A fight breaks out as Bread attacks JDF. JDF completely jukes Breadmaster. Mayo failed to cure themselves. Mayo is not red. Mayo has left Rooted Sun. Oh my god. Okay. So here's Mean Shields. Colin, Warden, Aegis, Yuri, Zippy, Flamango. That's the biggest team. Coral Mischief with Nightly Green, Xitrumz Soup. Rooted Sun with Radish, JDF, Likas. Moonlit Empire with Doom, Red, and Dan. Coastal Troop with Balake and Liam. And these people still have no alliance, with 2 of them being red already, with Bread and Mayo. So we might have someone out next session. I'm gonna know when I press the button. Session 3. DanDan and 1Gree are choosing to be the boogeyman. That's not good. MrsBeast shares some gear with Aegis. Likas thinks about their strategies to win. A fight breaks out as Mayo attacks Radish and Doom. Mayo the Fae was slain by Radish. Mayo the Fae has been eliminated. The first eliminated player. That is sad. Invalid Files and Balake play a fun British game. No one dies, thankfully. A fight breaks out as Breadmaster attacks Liam. Liam dodges arrows as they flee. Flamango falls in lava but puts themselves out. Nightly and Simon assist in patching up some fire damage in Coastal Troop space. Red spends far too long trying to get go horns. Zippy and Soup discuss who they think will win. A fight breaks out as 1Gree attacks Yuri. Yuri was slain by 1Gree. 1Gree has been cured. Good job, 1Gree. Xitrumz spends too far long trying to get go horns. Colin and Titanium harass the other players with go horns. Soup in space fell off a ladder. Soup is not red and left their team. Bread, Doom run into Xitrumz in the nether, and they part ways after some chatter. Radish marks a spyglass. Likas places torches around the map. Warden, and Eve come to Zippy and Survivor's aid when they're being attacked by mobs. DanDan was blown up by Mayo's trap chest. Oh my god. Okay. I died to a person's trap after they died. Okay. One Grease stashes supplies in a secret chest. Nightly drops Xitrumz on Yuri as a prank. JDF was unlucky when caving. JDF was slain by a zombie. Red makes a highly convincing threat to Colin. Flamango and Invalid were overrun by mobs. Flamango is now red and left their team. BOOTLEG ruminates on their plan. Doom promises to come to Invalid's aid when they're in trouble. Eve runs into Dan and Red whilst underground. After some light chatter, they part ways. Likas gives a life to Soup, so Soup is no longer red. Aegis was unlucky when caving, and was slain by a spider. Warden and Gracie organizes their chest. Radish and NotNightly raid the deep dark. BOOTLEG steals from Xitrumz. A fight breaks out as Breadmaster attacks Simon. Simon went off with a bang, shot by Breadmaster. A fight breaks out as Flamango attacks One Gree. Flamango is blown up by One Gree. One Gree got revenge for getting second place last time. So we know Flamango's not getting a second win. That's sad. Yuri accidentally broke the boat and was slain by an enderman. Yuri is now red and left their team. JDF notes down their most dangerous opponents, besides him, because he's like a sweat or something. Dan enchants their gear. Blood Red Dreams and Colin talks about the other players. A fight breaks out as Yuri attacks One Gree. Yuri was blown up by One Gree. Why is Green stop taking people out of the game? Just run away like he did last time. He's killing everybody. Yuri has been eliminated. Wait, so... Wait, I just realized something. One Gree basically took out both of the last winners. I guess One Gree doesn't want to be second again. Radish smelts some iron. Likas was unlucky when caving and was blown up by a creeper. Xitrumz was unlucky when caving and was shot by a skeleton. Xitrumz is now red and left their team. JDF and Eve share some sugarcane with Zippy and Doom. Bread comes to Aegis' aid when they're being attacked by mobs. Warden Gracie was unlucky when caving and was blown up by a creeper. A fight breaks out as DanDan attacks MrsBeast. DanDan hits the ground too hard while trying to escape MrsBeast. DanDan is now red and failed to cure themselves. God damn it. Oh. Alright. Here's the teams. Mean Shields. Colin, Warden, Aegis, and Zip. Coral Mischief with Nightly in green. Rooted Sun with JDF, Radish, and Likas. Moonlit Empire with Doom, Red, and Dan. Coastal Troop with BOOTLEG and Liam. No Alliance, MrsBeast, Invalid, Eve, Soup, Simon, Xitrumz, Bread, and DanDan. Okay, you know, I kind of want to say who I hope is going to win. Who I hope is going to win is either Nightly Green, Doom, Invalid, and Simon. Those are the ones I kind of want to win. I think it'd be funny if Simon won. I think that'd be nice. I'm not going to win, so that's why I'm not saying that. Yeah, let's go into session 4, I think. I don't know. We have 3 boogeymen. 3. Invalid, File, Soup, and Red are chosen to be the boogeyman. Liam makes a spyglass. Dan stashes supplies in a secret chest. Invalid tramples Warren's crops. A fight breaks out as DanDan attacks Eve. Eve was slain by DanDan. One Gree gives a life assignment. Good job, One Gree. Colin scares Doom by luring a creeper to them. Soup in Space has joined Rooted Sun. Radish grabs some TNT minecarts. A fight breaks out as Xitrumz attacks Nightly. Xitrumz was shot by NotNightly. Xitrumz is eliminated. Whee! Zippy was ambushed at night. Zippy was slain by a spider. Come on, Zippy. JDF thinks about their strategies to win. Probably just to kill everybody. Doom, Red, and JDF give a large amount of resources to the team Coastal Troop. A fight breaks out as Invalid attacks Colin. Colin hides away in a nearby base because Invalid was too buff and strong. Colin takes refuge in nearby base. Eve steals valuables from Warren and Aegis. DanDan offers a few diamonds to Soup in Space. Dan tames some wolves. MrsBeast has joined Mean Shields. Zippy, Balake, and Simon assist in patching some craters in Coral Mischief's base. One Gree, Likas, and Nightly discuss who they think will win. Radish finds a frog, they keep it as a pet. Liam spends far too long trying to get go horns. Radish makes a spyglass. Likas and Simon play a fun British game. No one dies. Eve has joined Mean Shields. A fight breaks out as Invalid attacks Warren Grassy. Invalid runs upon knowing they're outmatched. Doom is trapped outside when night falls, but successfully hides until daytime. A fight breaks out as DanDan attacks Balake. Balake was blown up by DanDan. Let's go, I gotta kill him, Let's go. Zippy was a bit too ambitious in another and burnt to death. Zippy is now red, and Zippy left his team. Nightly gives a life to Dan. A fight breaks out as Bloated Dreams attacks JDFgamer. JDFgamer was shot by Bloated Dreams. Bloated Dreams has been cured. Eve, Soup in Space, and Likas go caving together. NotNightly was unlucky when caving. Nightly was slain by an enemy. Warren, Grassy, and Liam raid a village. Zippy, Invalid, and Simon raided the Deep Dark. A fight breaks out as DanDan attacks One Gree. One Gree was slain by DanDan. Let's go. A fight breaks out as Breadmaster attacks Colin. Breadmaster was finished off by a mob while trying to kill Colin. Breadmaster's been eliminated. No, Bread, no. Dang it. Balake misjudged how long they could have stayed underwater. Balake drowned. Radish fell down a mining hole and they fell from a high place. Aegis drops dripstone on JDF as a prank. Invalid has failed to cure themselves and is now red. So has Soup in Space. They are both red. Here are the teams. So all the reds plus Simon have no team. Liam and Balake are on Coastal Troop. Moonlit Empire have Doom, Red, and Dan. Rooted Sun have Radish, JDF, and Likas. Coral Mischief has Nightly and One Gree. And Mean Shields has MrsBeast, Colin, Warren, Grassy, Aegis, and Eve. That's a big team. Alright, my guess is I'm gonna go out this session. And I'm gonna say Likas is gonna go out this session as well, because he's yellow and he might die twice. So let's see who's the boogeyman and let's see who's out. Once again, One Gree is chosen to be the boogeyman. Eve offers Nightly a large amount of resources. Colin places torches around the map. Dan gives a life to Soup. Why not me? It would be Dan gives a life to DanDan. JDF has Simon steal from Blood Red Dreams. Liam was slain by a Vindicator after trying to go into a mansion raid. A fight breaks out as Invalid attacks Doom. Doom was finished off by a mob while escaping Invalid. Radish, MrsBeast, and DanDan flood Mean Shield's base with water. A fight breaks out as One Gree attacks Balake. Balake convinces One Gree to leave them alone. Zippy explores the map. Dan and JDF discuss who they think will win. Radish and Watchtower Liam offer a few diamonds to Aegis. Balake tames some wolves. One Gree and Zippy raid the server's nether fortress. Soup was ambushed and was killed by a slime. They were just given life on the right again. Simon has finally joined a team. Coral Mischief. A fight breaks out as DanDan attacks MrsBeast. MrsBeast retaliates so fiercely their opponent backs off. A fight breaks out as Invalid Files attacks Doom. Again? Doom was shot by Invalid. Nightly gives a life to Liam. A fight breaks out as Invalid attacks Balake. Invalid was shot by Balake and has been eliminated. Dang. Warren Grassy gives important information on the other license to Moonlit Empire. Radish sneaks through the Deep Dark. A fight breaks out as Soup in Space attacks One Gree. One Gree hit the ground too hard while trying to escape Soup in Space. DanDan places a barrel on top of a server. Colin, Maximoff, and Doom loot Invalid Space for leftover resources. JDFgamer finds a frog, they keep it as a pet. A fight breaks out as Zippy attacks Eve. Eve was finished off by a mob while trying to escape. Zippy dip. Eve is not red. and left their team. Simon, MrsBeast, Red, and Aegis play a fun British game. Watchtower, Liam, Balake, and Nightly were blown up by DanDan and Chaparral. Let's go! A triple kill, let's go! Oh my god, that's insane. And I made Balake red. I made him leave his team. Bloated Dreams tames some wolves. Warden Grassy falls into a ravine but manages to survive. Super Space and Titanium raid the Deep Dark. Doom kills JDF and Dan's pets. Colin was unlucky when caving and was killed by a witch using magic. Radish sneaks through the Deep Dark. One Gree and Zippy were blown up by a creeper. One Gree is now red. Zippy has been eliminated. Damn! Likas tramples survivors' crops. Aegis watches the sunset. The entire coastal troop has fallen, and one Gree has failed to cure themselves. That's insane. That's crazy. Oh my. I outlasted Zippy. That's all I care about. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna die this next session. Here we go. Likas is chosen to be the boogeyman. Super Space sets a minecart TNT on a powered rail. JDF explores the map. DanDan breaks Super Space's minecart TNT. MrsBeast, Warden Grassy, Simon, and Nightly promise to come to Radish's and Aegis' aid if they're in trouble. A fight breaks out as Likas attacks Colin. Likas was shot by Colin. Likas is now red and left his team. Titanium and One Gree raid the server's nether fortress. Doom gives a life to Balake. Let's go. Watchtower, Liam, and Bloated Dreams nether raid went horrible. Liam is now red. Aegis fell in lava and escaped, but couldn't put themselves out in time. It reminds me of that one solo life Zippy death. It's funny. One Gree carefully pushes a TNT minecart onto a closed door. JDF jump scares Warden Grassy. Red promises to come to Colin and Nightly's aid if they're in trouble. MrsBeast finds a frog. They keep it as a pet. Titanium Games is trapped outside when night falls, but successfully hide until daytime. A fight breaks out as Likas attacks Simon. Simon convinces Likas to leave them alone. DanDan and Dan. I can't say that without laughing. DanDan and Dan for hit the Deep Dark. Super Space trample Liam's crops. Aegis proposes a truce with Radish and Simon. A fight breaks out as Titanium attacks JDF. JDF manages to end the pearl away. Likas links a skulk sensor to a pile of TNT. A fight breaks out as Watchtower Liam attacks Dan. Dan drowned while trying to escape to Watchtower Liam. Super Space offers Nightly a good trade, which they accept. One Gree sets a TNT minecart on a powered rail. Doom makes a highly convincing threat to Warden and Balake. Colin and MrsBeast loot Invalid's base that's already been looted. A fight breaks out as Titanium attacks Radish. Radish was blown up by Titanium. A fight breaks out as DanDan attacks Dan. Oh my god. The Dans are going against each other. DanDan senses a losing battle and quickly escapes. Survivor is trapped outside when night falls but successfully hides until daytime. Aegis imprisons Colin and Doom for a few minutes. JDF was blown up by One Gree's TNT minecart. A fight breaks out as One Gree attacks Warden Grassy. Warden Grassy was driven fought by One Gree. Why? What is happening? One Gree! I think One Gree is the new Bread. I think One Gree is taking over Bread's place and is getting all the kills now. Oh my. A fight breaks out as Super Space attacks MrsBeast. MrsBeast was shot by Super Space. JDFgamer breaks Likas' sensor. Simon and Dan shouldn't have dug straight down. Dan is not red. Watchtower Lian tends to their farm. Likas steals from Coral Mish's chest. Warden Grassy and Doom discuss who think will win. A fight breaks out as Soup in Space attacks Radish and DanDan. Soup in Space went off with a bang, shot by DanDan. Oh my god. Nightly and Colin loot Xitrumz base for leftover resources. Blood of Dreams gives Aegis a life. Likas has failed to cure themselves, and they are now red. Dang! Or was Likas already red? I don't remember, because it didn't say it yet. I'm still here. And I think, yeah, we're getting close to the end. There's only one dark green left. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, I think I'm pretty sure I'm out next session. But that's fine. I got a few kills. I probably have like 4 or 5 kills. So that's what I'm happy about. But one green has like 10. He's going crazy. Yeah, next session. Session 7. MrsBeast is the boogeyman. A fight breaks out as MrsBeast attacks JDF. MrsBeast tried to swim in lava while trying to escape JDF. Blockade was unlinking when caving. Blockade was wanted by a creeper. Blockade's not red. A fight breaks out as One Gree attacks Nightly. One Gree drowned while trying to escape Nightly. One Gree is out. So I outlasted One Gree. A fight breaks out as Watchtower Liam attacks Doom. Doom completely jukes Liam. A fight breaks out as Titanium attacks DanDan. DanDan was slain by Titanium. DanDan has been eliminated. No. Aegis crashed some TNT. Radish places some torches around the map. MrsBeast was a bit too ambitious in the nether and burned to death. Dan set a TNT minecart on a powered rail. Titanium, Games, Blockade, and NotNightly, and Radish raid a village. JDFgamer organized their chest. That one guy Aegis scares Colin by luring a creeper to them. Likas was blown up by One Green trapdoor. Likas has been eliminated. Green still got a kill after he's dead! Oh my god. Blood Red Dreams sneaks through the deep dark. Liam, Warden, and Doom go caving together. Liam puts down a few buckets of lava. Blockade, Doom, Red, triggered Dan's TNT minecart but survived the explosion. Survivor and Eve play a British game. MrsBeast places Dreamstone on a block. Nightly organizes their chests. Dan tried to swim in Watchtower Liam's lava trap. Dan has been eliminated. Radish is Radish, JDFgamer, and Warren Grassy raid the server's nether fortress. Aegis and Colin were impaled on a stalagmite thanks to MrsBeast. MrsBeast was cured. Hooray! A fight breaks out as Blockade attacks NotNightly. NotNightly manages to end the pearl away. JDFgamer smelts some iron. Titanium Games puts down a few lava buckets. A fight breaks out as Watchtower Liam attacks Doom. Doom was blown up by Liam. Colin farms some gunpowder. Survivors and MrsBeast raid the wooden mansion. Bloodred Dreams farms some gunpowder. Warren Grassy spends some time fishing. A fight breaks out as Blockade attacks Eve. Titanium's attacker gives up the chase. Doom and Blood Red Dreams fall into Titanium's lava, but escape and put themselves out. Warren Grassy organizes their chests. Survivors raids the server's nether fortress. MrsBeast and Radish's mansion raid was a disaster. MrsBeast is now red and left their team. That one guy Aegis fell in the lava but escaped but couldn't put themselves out. Aegis burnt to death and left their team. Dang! Alright, one green left. Blood Red Dreams. All the reds have no alliance because I don't think they're allowed to. Or at least not with, like, other names. Yeah, so Colin, Warren, Simon, Nightly, Radish, JDF, and Doom are on yellow. Liam, Aegis, MrsBeast, Blockade, and Titanium are all on 1. And Blood Red Dreams is the only one on 3. This might be the last session, but I feel like there might be like 1 or 2. I don't know. Next session, Colin Maximoff is chosen to be the boogeyman. A fight breaks out as Blockade attacks Radish. Radish was slain by Blockade. Radish is now red and left their team. Blood of Dreams gives a life to Liam. That's a good option. That's good. Simon forgot to sneak. Simon was slain by the Warden. That sucks. He's not red and left his team. Warren Grassy crafts some TNT minecarts. Aegis and Eve made an alliance called the Ocean Keepers. Wasn't that a name last time? Coral Mischief has fallen apart. The entire team is gone. A fight breaks out as Colin attacks Blood Red Dreams. Colin was slain by Blood Red Dreams. Colin is not red and left their team. A fight breaks out as Titanium attacks Radish. Titanium is blown up by Radish. Titanium has been eliminated. The team that was just made is already gone. That sucks. MrsBeast and Watchtower Liam's nether raid was a disaster. MrsBeast is eliminated, and Liam is back to red. Valake places a barrel on top of an observer. Warden Grassy finds a frog, they keep it as a pet. JDFgamer spends some time fishing. I don't know why he decides to do that. Aegis places dripstone on a block. The mean shields have fallen apart. Doom falls onto Aegis' dripstone, but survives. Red falls into lava, but survives. Colin opens Valake's trap barrel, but survives the explosion. JDF kills Nightly's pets. A fight breaks out as Aegis and Radish attack Warden. Warden loses their excellence through the woods. Valake and Liam loot Xitrumz base for leftover resources. Rooted Sun has fallen apart. All the teams are dying. Valake farms some gunpowder. Warden Grassy shares some food with the Radish. Blood Red Dreams offers Nightly a large amount of resources. JDF has joined the Moonlit Empire. Watchtower Liam offers Doom a good trade, which they accept. A fight breaks out as Simon attacks Colin. Simon senses a losing battle and quickly escapes. Red finds diamonds. A fight breaks out as Radish attacks Warden. Warden loses their assailants through the woods. Doom shares some iron with JDF. A fight breaks out as Aegis attacks Watchtower Liam. Aegis was slain by Watchtower Liam. Aegis is now eliminated. Simon crafts some end crystals. Colin digs a deep pit in the ground. Simon reenacted the Science Bros and fell from a high place. Simon is now eliminated. Radish's Radish covers a hole left by Colin. Warden Grassy and Nightly raid the wooden mansion. A fight breaks out as Colin attacks Doom. Doom was blown up by Colin. Doom is not red and left his team. And Colin has been cured, even though he didn't have to be cured. Valake set the TNT minecart on a powered rail. Blood Red Dreams was kicked from their team for some reason, and now their team fell apart. Wasn't JDF the only other player on their team? And he just like, nah, get out of here. And just the team fell apart because of that? Dang. Well, let's see the standings. Alright, these are our last people. I guess there's no more alliances. All the teams are split apart. So there's no teams anymore. How long has Blake been red? How long has Doom been red? Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. I kinda hope JDF doesn't win. Not because, like, the reason I don't want him to win. But because I kinda want this to be non-realistic and funny. I mean, like, obviously, like, someone who has, like, higher skill might win, but, like, JDF wins, like, 50% of the series that he's in. So, yeah. Probably the final session. Here we go. JDF and Warden Grassy were chosen to be the boogeyman. A fight breaks out as JDF attacks Nightly. Nightly sneaks away. Warden loots Xitrumz base for leftover resources. A fight breaks out as Doom and Colin attack Liam. Liam was shot by Colin. Liam is now out. Radish and Valake's deep dark raid was a disaster. Radish and Valake are out. Okay. We just had 3 people go out in like the span of like 2 seconds. And I think that's the second time that Valake has went out at the exact same time as someone else has. So maybe that's just like new curse. Like right when he dies, he kills someone right next to him. A fight breaks out as Colin attacks Warden Grassy. Warden Grassy was shot by Colin. Warden is not red. Doom finds a frog, they keep it as a pet. A fight breaks out as JDF attacks Blood Red Dreams. Red's attacker gives up the chase. Red and Nightly raid the Woodland Mansion. Doom and Warden Grassy have made an alliance. Team Forge. Colin Maximoff drops dripstone on JDF as a prank. A 5x out as Warden Grassy attacks Nightly. Nightly was doomed to fall by Warden. Nightly is now red. Warden Grassy has been cured, even though it didn't have to be. A 5x out as Doom attacks JDF. JDF was shot by Doom. JDF is now red. Let's go. A 5x out as Colin attacks Blood Red Dreams. Blood Red Dream retaliates so fiercely their opponent backs off. Blood Red Dreams decorates their base. Doom crafts some TNT. A 5x out as Colin attacks Nightly. Nightly's attacker gives up the chase. Colin, JDF, Nightly, and Doom raid the server's nether fortress. Warden Grassy and Blood Red Dreams trigger Balaka's TNT minecart but survive the explosion. JDF places a barrel on top of the observer. Warden Grassy links a skulk sensor to a pile of TNT. NotNightly places torches around the map. Colin Maximoff couldn't run fast enough and was obliterated by a sonically charged shriek. Colin Maximoff has been eliminated. Blood Red Dreams tames the cat. Of course, after someone officially dies, Red is over here, still in their yellow life, just taming cats. Team Forge has fallen apart. A 5x out as Warden Grassy attacks Nightly. Warden Grassy senses a losing battle and quickly escapes. JDF has failed to cure themselves because he didn't have to really be cured. I don't know how that's not the final session, but here's the final three. We got Nightly, Warden, and JDF. Let's see who wins. It's probably going to be JDF. Oh wait, no, there's 4. What am I talking about? Red is still on. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to have to start yapping again. So, the person with red in their name is the only one on the final session that doesn't go into the episode that's red. Which is funny because they have red in their name. Okay, you know what? No, I'm just not going to yap. I know, I just need to keep going. Session 10. A 5x out as NotNightly attacks Blood Red Dreams. Blood Red Dreams try to swim in lava to escape NotNightly. Blood Red Dreams is now red. JDF was blown up by Warden Grassy's Skulk Sentry Trap. JDF has been eliminated. Yo. A 5x out as Blood Red Dreams attacks Warden Grassy. Blood Red Dreams was slain by Warden Grassy and has been eliminated. Jeez. Nightly sets up a TNT minecart powered royal trap. A 5x out as Nightly attacks Warden Grassy. Warden Grassy drowned whilst trying to escape NotNightly. Warden Grassy has been eliminated. NotNightly is the winner of Bootleg Last Life Simulated. Alright, so that's it. That's Nightly wins. I was hoping he would win. That's great. Let's see how many kills everybody had. So in 25th, we have Mayo the Fae with 1 kill. 24th, Flamango with 0 kills. 23rd, Yuri with 0 kills. Xitrumz with 0 kills. 21st, Breadmaster with 1 kill. 20th, Invalid with 2 kills. Zippy Dip, 19th with 1 kill. 18th, Soup in Space with 2 kills. 17th, Wongry with 6 kills. 16th, DanDan with 7 kills. Wait! I think I got the most kills. Oh my god, I'm crazy. I'm just crazy like that. You don't even know. 15th, Likas with 0 kills. 14th, Dan with 0 kills. 13th, Eve with 3 kills. 12th, MrsBeast with 3 kills. 11th, Aegis with 0 kills. Simon, 10th with 0 kills. I'm surprised that someone in top 10 got 0 kills. 9th, Liam with 4 kills. 8th, Radish with 2 kills. 7th, Balake with 2 kills. 6th, Colin with 5 kills. Nice, that's a lot of kills. Doom, 5th place with 2 kills. 4th, JDF with 2 kills. 3rd, Blood Red Dreams with 2 kills. 2nd, Warden Grassy with 3 kills. And in 1st place, we have NotNightly with 4 kills. So, that is definitely a switch up from last time. It's kind of crazy because people who got like top 3 last time are in the bottom. Like Flamango, who got first last time, was second to last in this one. And basically Yuri also won last time, so they're also in third to last. That's insane. I can't believe I got the most kills though. I'm just crazy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be doing a live stream, like maybe like this weekend if I am able to get the video out before then. About, you know, putting your guys' characters into one of these simulations. It's gonna be fun to watch. I might do about like 4 rounds, because each one of these is like 30 minutes long. On how long have I been recording? What? Oh my god. I've been recording for 50 minutes? Are you kidding me? Oh my, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to end this video quick. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.